Hey, this is Zach with Web3 Reviews. Today is Monday, September 30th, and we're going to be talking about XRP. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. It was an exciting weekend. Things got really active in the price yesterday. XRP went up and touched 67 cents. As all the TA folks said that if we broke 70, things were going to start getting really wacky. Just 7 days ago, we were at 58 cents. Like I said, Sunday night, we touched 67. People are getting hyped up. People are buying. Of course, we came back down to 62 cents. Big things that happened here was that Ripple opened their own stablecoin, RLUSD. And apparently this upset somebody named Money GCC. And he says, so Ripple is out here minting all this RLUSD, but is yet to disclose what kind of treasuries, stocks, bonds, or derivatives are backing it. That has to be the most highly suspect issuance of a stablecoin next to Tether's original issuance. This is really unprofessional. This is what he says. It's pretty funny. Let's go on. If you're going to issue a stablecoin, at least show the proof of reserve and structure it with the framework of MiCA, where you can get EU clarity and a legal license. What kind of business are you guys running? These are the unprofessional actions that distinguish you from Circle. Marketing with no substance again. Pretty funny. So he's responding to a tweet from the Digital Pound Foundation, which says, in a landmark development, Ripple has minted a total of 350,000 RLUSD stablecoins within a 24-hour period. Meanwhile, RLUSD is also listed on CoinGecko, one of the leading cryptocurrency data aggregators. Big news. So things are happening. Ripple is minting RLUSD. Money doesn't think that Ripple has the reserves. They're holding 45 billion XRP. Let's just look at some of the comments. Mr. Initiative, Money, this is silly. Sean McBride, unlike Tether, RLUSD will be audited by an independent third-party accounting firm, and their results will be released monthly. It's 100% backed by US dollar deposits, short-term US treasuries, and other cash equivalents. All this RLUSD, only 350,000, right? Ripple sitting on 20 billion. I don't know what Money's mad about. But Daniel Keller says, it's just testing as far as we know. At this stage, they can mint a godzillion, and it wouldn't matter. So let's keep that in mind. They're probably just testing. Some people have different thoughts on this than others. Some people think that Ripple doesn't have $350,000 cash, even though they were about to give $100 million cash to the SEC. So just keep that in mind. All right, moving on to Smoke. Let's talk about Tether. Smoke says, now you all know I had to address this. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. George Santanya. This Tether headline reminds me all too well of Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme collapse in 2008. Let's compare the two. Before his downfall, Madoff consistently reported unusually high and stable returns, which raised suspicion because such gains, especially during volatile market conditions, are difficult to achieve without fraud. Similarly, this Tether report of $6.2 billion in profits, surpassing BlackRock, one of the largest and most diversified asset management firms, should raise questions. For a stablecoin issuer to outperform BlackRock is highly unusual and indicates that these profits might be driven by risky investments. This parallels the fabricated profits Madoff presented before his collapse. Madoff's scheme thrived on investor trust, even though the underlying assets and profits were largely fictitious. His operation continued as long as no one looked too closely or demanded large-scale redemptions. Similarly, Tether operates on the trust that its reserves fully back the USDT supply, despite ongoing skepticism. If Tether's reserves and profits aren't as solid as claimed, this trust will quickly evaporate, triggering a collapse similar to Madoff's when investors tried to pull their funds. Madoff's scheme fell apart during the 2008 financial crisis when he couldn't meet redemption requests, revealing the lack of real assets behind his operation. Ever since I've been in crypto, people have been talking about Tether minting and then buying crypto like Bitcoin. If you don't have the reserves and you're just printing money out of thin air and then adding it as liquidity into the crypto market, that's not good for some assets that have been artificially inflated. I think that Smoke has a good point here. Moving on, Smoke also tells us from this document here, yes, XRP is aimed largely at financial institutions, not retail. And we see here, as such, XRP is aimed largely at financial institutions, and shortly after the court's decision, one country announced that XRP technology will be used in pilot central bank digital currency stablecoin. Down below, yeah, ISO 20022 is an industry-wide standard to bridge the communication between traditional systems and blockchain systems. Developing these standards will aid in the seamless integration and enhanced utilization of blockchain technology. This is important, okay? Crypto is here to solve a problem. It's not just here to be crypto kitties and whatever else KOL influencers are pushing at us. Let's look at this. However, this can be resolved by introducing industry-wide standards between the systems and the introduced blockchain applications. The International Organization for Standardization, the ISO, and the Standards Australia, developing these standards will aid in the seamless integration and enhanced utilization of blockchain technology. So is the goal to be a disruptor, or is the goal to be somebody who's helping the current system? Is Swift going to go away? Or is Ripple going to hold Swift's hand and help these grandpas cross the street every time they make a transaction? I'm unsure what's going to happen. And this is all mentioned in an ISO 222 committee webinar. So let's go ahead and let's listen to the webinar. Okay, and this is from the chair of the ISOTC, Dominic Tanner. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Looking at the implications of CDBC as well as other digital currencies like your Bitcoins, Ethers, Ripples, etc., etc. It's probably a bit early stages, but what we can definitely say, a number of standards will actually be applied. On the one hand, you have to question whether a digital currency would get a currency code, like these 3-letter currency code that I've been mentioning. Answer for CDBC would be most likely yes. A digital version of central bank money could get a 3-letter ISO currency code, but not any non-fiat digital currency like Bitcoin or Ether. What we have developed with the DTI, and Sandra and I have spoken about that, is an identifier, an ISO identifier, which is specifically suited to the digital ecosystem, and each digital currency can get a DTI, and most digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, Cardano, etc. have already been allocated a digital token identifier. The register of the DTI is public, and you can basically access it through any web browser and download that data.
I like that a lot. I believe that the ISO protocol, this world is built on protocols. Look at Web 2. The internet is run on protocols. And it's not going to be any different when it comes to financial systems on the internet. There are going to be very rigid protocols. Only assets which adhere to the requirements of these protocols, like XRP, are going to be used by serious financial institutions. Jack the Rippler says this: Turkey's second largest bank, Garanti BBVA, now supports XRP. Analysts predict a potential 10,000% price surge for XRP. That's what you like to see, just like that. And then we have a bunch of TA from a bunch of folks. So let's check out what they're saying. Crypto Insight UK. He's looking at the charts. He says XRP in the 5-minute battling resistance again. Yes, open interest is high, but again, spot volume is coming back in. I'm excited. And he's drawing some charts here. Blade says once we break through 0.7, things are going to get crazy. And then he might buy some more before then. And he's posting charts. But he says XRP is not immune to corrections. Falco literally has the same post. Don't know what's up with that. XRPnews.crypto. Analysts predict XRP surge versus Bitcoin, eyeing XRP above $6. And this is from the Crypto Basics. Look at all these TA posts, man. All right, here's Mac Attack XRP. Sleeping giant XRP to wake up from hibernation. Here's what it means for the crypto industry. This is from Coinpedia. Sahana Vibhute wrote this. Sahana Vibhute wrote this on September 30th. Sleeping giant XRP started to wake up from hibernation. Here's what it may reach in the upcoming bull run. And Sahun predicts that we're going to reach at least an all-time high by 2025, over 3.5 cents. As you know, crypto assets don't just go and reach their all-time high. They go and set a new all-time high. So as we see at the bottom here, the breakout usually pushes the XRP price to a new high as the trend remains elevated for the next few months, hinting towards the new formation of a new all-time high above 3.5 in 2025. Look up XRP on Twitter. Look up that company BBVA, followed by Ripple on Google, and do your own research. Brett, he says XRP has just smashed through a crucial long-term downward trend line, signaling the start of what could be a monumental trend reversal. With eyes set on targets of 0.8 and soaring to 1.2, the future looks incredibly promising for XRP. I agree. Eric Crown says XRP is at the same price it's been at since 2018, approximately 2,315 days. Is it finally ready to move after putting in the latest monthly high or low? That's a good question. Is it finally ready to move? It's been 2,300 days. And if you've been here for all 2,300 days, you probably feel like you're about ready to go. Your bags are packed. You're sitting on this ticket. You're ready to go on vacation. And you just don't know when your plane's coming. EtherWiz says XRP is breaking barriers. The weekly triangle breakout is strong, and we could be headed to $1 next. Here's what the XRP captain says. Analyst sees XRP at $9.96 as XRP open interest surges to $1.04 billion. So this is from the Crypto Basic, and this is written by Mark Brennan on September 30th. The bullish momentum for XRP has gained steam, driving its price to a 6-month high. The XRP native token has gained over 6% in the past 24 hours, as it currently changes hand at 65 cents. XRP led gains on Sunday, outperforming most cryptocurrencies in the top 100 rankings by market cap. It was only toppled by Bonk and Flare, who gained 29% and 7% respectively. Such impressive price performance shows the uptick in bullish sentiments around the 6th largest cryptocurrency by market cap. XRP has appreciated almost 10% in the past 7 days and 14% over the last month, attaining a price mark last seen in March. And then we see down below, XRP poised for $9.98. Following the uptick, crypto analyst Rajiv Anand has speculated that XRP could surge substantially to prices like $2, 4.2, and even $9.98. Like I said, it's going to go past its previous all-time high. To just do a ×3 past its previous all-time high after 2,300 days suppressed around this price, I don't think that's right either. I think we're going to go much higher. Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Hold strong. Buy some XRP. It's riskier to not own XRP than it is to own. Thank you for being with us. Until next time.